Hey guys, it's me, Tundra Iceruth. Welcome back, and today we are going to be beginning to explore Epona. So I'm gonna meet you guys at Moorland, which is where I'm gonna show you the text that I got and all that. So see you guys there. Okay guys, so it's that time. I got the text, and Herman needs our help, apparently. Hi Tanja, come to Jorvik stables as fast as you can. Exciting stuff has happened. I can't say more than that right now. You never know who might be reading this. See you soon, Herman. Alright guys, let's accept this quest and let's go to Jorvik stables. I am super excited about this because this is how you get to unlock Epona. And so you will get this text message after you help Gunther, Helga, and Gretchen which I did in my previous video. Let's see, where is it? Sunfield Farm. That's the closest one. Alright guys, let's go see what Herman has for us today. Oh my gosh. I'm super excited for this because I have been wanting to have Epona for forever. And I've actually seen it from my other friend's account. And it is gorgeous, and I want to be there, like actually there on my account. So yeah, let's go see what Herman has to say to us. It worked! You got my text! Hi Tanja, great that you could make it here so quickly. I've got wonderful news. Remember the report from Mrs. Drake that you gave me before? Exactly, the one she asked you to put in the mail before, but that you gave to me instead. I've read it all, more times than I can count. And, hang on, just let me calm down. One shouldn't stress when there are important things to talk about. Jeez, Herman, you're talking to me now. I put some water on to boil for tea earlier. A cup of tea is just the thing for discussing things as important as this. I think the water's boiling. Could you take it off the heat, Tanja? I'll get my thoughts together in the meantime. Alright, Herman, for you and for you alone. The road to Epona! Oh my gosh! Thanks, Tanja. Now we need to let the water cool down a bit and we can make ourselves a nice cup of tea. Right, as I was saying, I've read Ms. Drake's report, the one you gave me earlier, and if I'm completely honest, I don't actually understand very much of it. You see, nothing's written in plain language. Codes here, references to other documents, and vague concepts everywhere. But what is clear is that something big and unbelievably dangerous is happening. There are references to something called an Operation Grim Harvest. There are spreadsheets with entries like industrial harvest equipment, aggressive damage management, and demolition estate estimates for city the size of Jotunheim. I also found forms that mention hiring heavily equipped external security consultants. It just goes on and on. I'm sure you agree, Tanja, that it sounds like Ged are planning something truly terrible. The thing is, there's nothing that even comes close to evidence in the report, certainly nothing that Ged's army of warriors can explain away or interpret as something completely legal. I'm sorry, Tantra, but Ged are good. Too good. There's nothing in this report I can use to stop them. What? Don't look so sad though, Tantra. Haha. Just because I don't understand the report doesn't mean it can't be used by someone else. I've sent some copies to friends around Jorvik, and now I've had a reply from the person. Sorry, my phone is ringing. I've had a reply from the person I was hoping to hear from. This is why I'm so happy. Jorvik's leading warrior in the fight against Ged has been in touch. The person I'm talking about is the leader of Chill, a secret organization who are doing all they can to throw nails in the road for Ged. I've never met her. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know where she lives. I only know her name. I'm talking about the legendary Mrs. X. Have you heard of her? I haven't. Oh my gosh. Let me explain. A few days ago, a letter arrived from Mrs. X. She wrote that Ged's report confirmed her suspicions of what Ged are up to in the Harvest counties. She didn't say anything more in the letter. She didn't want to say anything more in the letter. Safety first, as she wrote. But if I go see her, she promised to tell me more. After that, she certainly will be able to stop Ged for good. This could be exactly the kind of good news we need, Tanja. I must see her as soon as possible. She did, however, have 2 demands. I need to go to the meeting place alone, and I'm absolutely not allowed to tell anyone when we're meeting, not even you, Tanja. The problem is getting there, because the meeting place is in Epona. Do you know where that is? Exactly, it's on the other side of the fence near Greendale. Unfortunately, there's only way through there, and it goes through Harold Stormheart's land. The gate's been locked for years, and I've got no idea how to get past. Harold is an old friend of mine, and I'm sure he'd help us in every way possible. But the thing is, I can't talk to him if I can't get through those gates. Oh, well, of course, I mean we. I can't do this by myself. I'll need help. It'll be a dangerous journey. It's certainly not something an old fellow like me can handle alone. That's why you've got me. I'm young and spunky, Herman. So I suppose my question is, will you come with me to Epona, Tanja? Of course! Great news. I knew I could count on you. I did promise Mrs. X that I wouldn't say a word to anyone about our meeting place, but we'll travel there together and right up until we get close, okay? Super, I've been working on the idea, and I'll tell you all about it. But surely the tea is ready by now. Could you fetch us both a cup? Oh, yes, of course. Ah, thanks for the tea, Tanja. Right then, let's talk about my idea. Listen up. There's a secret pathway crossing the Grey Day Mountains. Not a lot of people know about it, and it's been used by soldiers, refugees, and smugglers all throughout history. If I just knew where it was, we'd be able to get ourselves over to Epona. What do you think about that plan, Tanja? I wonder how we'll find out where it is. I don't suppose it'll be easy, but with a little help from our friends, I'm sure we'll work it out. You see, two of the families around here know the secret of this hidden pathway. We'll need their help, and if there's anyone who can help them to help us out, get them to help us out. Sorry, it's you, Tanja. I'll start making preparations. So you like the plan? Yes. Okay. The Goldspur family is one of the 2 families who guards the secret of the hidden pathway. Okay. Dr. Jacob Goldspur. You got it, Herman. And the other one? The secret path of the Great Mountains. The Yarlison family has been guarding the secret of the path's traps for generations. Talk to Dorothy Yarlison to understand why it's so important for you to use the path. I'm sure she'll tell you about the traps. Talk to Dorothy and explain the situation to her. Okay, let's go! Alright, guys. We gotta go to the Goldspur Farm and to Paddock Island. Alright. Let's do this thing. I'm super excited to unlock Epona, and I'm not sure that they're gonna tell us right away. Well, but I am almost admired with the Goldspur family. So, I don't know, we'll see. And if this runs for multiple days, I'm filming this on Thursday after I filmed the one about the tourists. And so, if this goes for multiple days, then I'll have multiple segments, because I ran out of star coins. And if you want to see that video, you really should see that video. Because I actually spent the night somewhere, I think it was in Firgrove, so they could examine some toxic waste and stuff. Chock full of dangerous traps. Hi there, Tanja. How can I help you on this beautiful day? Yes. As you probably understood, there's a secret path over the mountains, which is, just as it sounds, secret. The Goldspur family knows where the path is, and my family knows how to get past the lethal traps designed to stop the path from being used by the enemies of the Harvest Counties. I understand it's important for you to get to Epona, so I'll help you as much as I can. Yes! The information you're after is written in the Yarlison Code, an old document that's been handed down for generations, but unfortunately it's no longer in our possession. Don't look so horrified, it's in good hands, which is probably just as well. That it means that I can't just give it to you. You'll have to ask Jill Goldspur for permission to borrow it. You see, we donated the code along with a collection of our other old items to Jarlheim. We didn't have the money to look after our old antiques properly, and we were worried that they would be ruined, so we donated them to the city so so that they will be looked after properly and by trained experts and studied by your vegan researchers. I know that the Yarlison code is in the cellar of the courthouse in a special room with the perfect temperature. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. The perfect temperature and humidity. It's incredibly valuable, but I'm sure that Jill will lend it to you, considering everything you've done for Yarlheim. Say hello to Jill for me when you come back from, when you've gotten the Yarlison code. Alright, let's go talk to Jill then. Which is perfect, actually, because her family really likes me. So this shouldn't be a problem. Famous last words. Yeah, I have done a lot to help out Jill, though. So maybe she'll help me? I'm just going this way because it's a little bit faster, guys, sorry. Yeah, I hope she helps me. It wouldn't be much of an episode if she didn't. And if I had to do this, if I had to wait for a very long time. You're wondering if you could borrow a document from the courthouse or the library? It's not something we usually allow, but since it's you, yes, we might be able to make an exception. Which document are you thinking about? The Yarlison code? The unsolvable code that used to belong to the Yarlison family? Are you aware that this is one of the most priceless documents we own? Totally out of the question. No! Jill, think about all I've done for you. I'm sorry, Tanja, but historical documents need to be handled by trained antique experts. It's extremely out of yada yada. Perhaps my useless brother would let you into the library, but as luck would have it, he's disappeared. Typical. I asked him to send a whole bunch of important paperwork that has to be ready by tomorrow morning at the latest. If you see him anywhere, please tell him to hurry up. Oh, boy, Jack. Boy, are you dumb. Alright, let's go find you, man. Are you hiding out from your sister? You're up on the wall. Shoot. Oh, come on, Jack. Alright, Ash, let's go. Oh, there you are. Yo, Tanja, have you seen Jill? I'm trying to hide from her. She's trying to get me to do work. Ever heard of anything so awful? Yes, and even more awful. She wants me to fill in all these boring forms. Look, check out how lame they are. Oops. Oops, looks like the wind took up all those important documents. How terrible. Nothing we can't do about it now. Perfect. Want to play some video games, Tanja? No. You want to get into the old library? Why? There's nothing cool in there. Just yawn some old books and papers. You have to get in there and Jill wouldn't let you? Okay, of course I'll let you in, buddy. Maybe you could help me with something first, though. You will? Sweet! All these dulls of papers, Jill's gonna be crazy if I don't sign them. Could you fix that for me? Please, I'll promise I'll let you into the library if you do it. You'll help me? Awesome! Here, take this sweet new pen. I just got it. It rules! Haha! Sign all of these documents. When the pen touches the paper, a fart noise comes out of the pen's built-in speaker. You hope nobody thinks this is you. Oh boy. 1 out of 100? Okay, this could take a while, guys. I'm gonna speed this up. I'm sorry. Oh. Never mind. What? You're done already? Cool pen, right? Haha. Actually, there's something else you could do for me. Please, sweet. No. Sweet. You see, everyone who lives in this town has a ton of options about what I should be opinions about what I should be doing. Try and listen as little as possible, but now I've promised Jill that I'll meet the voting public face to face. It's apparently important for my image to get out there and meet the people, and I agree. Who wouldn't be happy to meet a legend like me? You're not a legend, Jack. But I haven't got time. I've got tons of important stuff to do, to be doing, mayor stuff, like all those papers we were just signing for you, idiot. Maybe you'd like to do it for me? Can you? Oh, please. Sweet. Come back once you're done and I'll let you into the library. I promise. No. Sorry, I'm very mad at Jack. He does absolutely nothing. The trash collection here is terrible. Just last week I saw a rat running across the street. Ew. It was better before, if Elaine Goldspur was still the mayor, everything would be fine. Yeah. Did his mother get stuck in Epona? Oh my gosh, guys. Did she? Can't the city even build an elevator down to the harbor? It's such a long way to go. It's not a long way to go, Jan Jarlson. Why are you even living... Jan, whatever. Jan, whatever. Why are you even living in the city? Shouldn't you be living on Paddock Island? Oh, please tell me Mrs. Drake doesn't have a complaint. Okay, good. If she had a complaint, I would have gone bonkers. Sorry about that. Alright. Who's next? You, ma'am? The trash collection here is too good. There are hardly any rats around at all. What's my cat supposed to eat? Cornelia? We've got someone who disagrees. And why don't you just feed it? I mean, come on, man. Anyways, why haven't they demolished the burned down broken house on Broken Tooth Island? I've heard rumors about ghosts, Oh, one of my friends is messaging me. Alright, guys. Let's go back to him. Oh, it's Molly. See, he's... okay. Oh, we have to go to Joe? Oh, that's new. Do I know where Jack is? Has he disappeared again? Well, as you know, Jack's pretty unreliable. I don't think he meant to trick you. He probably just got bored. In any case, I was thinking about what you said about the library, and even though I can't let you in, I'd still like to help you. Here's a scanned copy of the Jarlison code you were looking for. Take it to Dorothy. Are you kidding me? Okay. Sorry. My friend is in a position she doesn't want to be in. Molly, you're probably gonna watch this video. Sorry. Alright. Sorry. I found the Jarlison code! Great work, Township, but now the hard work starts. Oh, boy. We need to crack the Jarlison code. Unfortunately, the instructions on how to crack it have been lost, but I think I can remember enough to get there. It doesn't look too complex, but even though I'm good at mathematics, I'll need your help. There's a lot of numbers to keep in my head at the same time. Alright, let's do this. If A equals 3, and what's the 3, 4, 5, 6, 40, 30, 20, 10. What? Recording. Okay, let's go through this again, Dorothy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 40, 30. Oh, so it's 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. 6, 12, 18. A, B, C, D, E, F. Sorry. A, 6, and 12. Plus 3, so 9. B is 9, right? D is 15. E is 18. F is 21. No worries. I think I'm beginning to understand how the code is constructed, but we still have a bit to do. We've still got a bit to solve before we can understand the Yarlison code. I hope you don't think the questions are too strange, but I promise they'll help me understand this. Alright, if black is white and warm is cold, what's heavy? Well, obviously it's light. If 1 is 3 and 2 is 4, what's 1 plus 2? 7. Hat and rat, ball and tall, cook and look. No worries, Dorothy. Good, almost there. Just need to work out the last bit of the puzzle that fits in. An unconventional deciphering code. This is probably the most complicated part. You'll probably think my questions are completely insane, but don't worry, it might seem a bit unconventional, but it's actually a great method. Alright, dolphin, shrimp, jellyfish, shark, banana, orange, apple, pear, ball, globe, bubble, sun. Okay, so the first one was all water animals, the second one was all fruits, and the third one was all spherical objects. How we cracked it! I'll write down the deciphered message for you. With these instructions, you'll be able to get yourself from one end to of the secret passage, over the Gradient Mountains into the other one, and all in one piece. You know where it starts, don't you? Otherwise, I'd recommend visiting the Goldspur farm. They know where to find it. Yay! Here's the deciphered. Give Herman the good news and say hello to him from me and my family. We're on his side in the fight against Gid, but he knows that already. Bye, Tanja. Okay, let's go to the Yarlison farm then. Sorry, we're on the Yarlison farm. Let's go to the Goldspur farm really quickly. Alright, so that wasn't too hard, was that? There was a couple things that messed me up in the first one because they switched around the positioning of the letters, but I cracked that pretty quickly. Okay. Alright. Oops, wrong thing. I do that all the time. It sucks. Okay. There's a surprising amount of people here at the Stablebucks Cafe. Hello, everybody who works at the Stablebucks Cafe. Okay. Oh, and if you guys see this and you want to, please do mail me for looking at club if you want to join my club. We're like super small right now, but we're looking to grow. We're based on the Warriors series, and if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's by Aaron Hunter, and I think they did a really great job with that series. It's about cats who live in the wild. Anyways, hello there, how can I help you? You want to find the secret path over the Gradient Mountains? What makes you think an old man like me would know anything about it? So you want me to tell you where the secret path over the Greydew Mountains begins? Okay, I'll tell you, but I don't think you're going to like what I have to say. It all began when my dad had an idea. The location of the start of the path was written down on a piece of paper, but he thought that was far too unsafe. He knew a druid in Valedale, and with his help he created what he thought was a much better solution, a magical compass. The compass shows the way to where the path begins, but only the person using it knows the secret phrases which activate the magic in the old stones guarding the way. Incredibly clever and much fancier than just a slip of paper. The secret phrases were taught to everyone in our family when they were kids, but the compass was always looked after by the oldest member of the family. That means at the moment the compass is held by me. Unfortunately, the compass is gone now. Well, not exactly, but it's a little out of reach right now. Why is it out of reach? That's not something I really want to talk about. Don't look so angry, Tanja. Okay, I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to laugh. Okay. I let Hannibal and Alexander borrow it from me a few weeks ago. You idiot. I thought they'd think it was nice to look at, but they obviously had other ideas. I should have known it was a bad idea, sigh. They hid it, and they wanted me to look for it. A really fun game, but before they got to tell me their plan, Iden shouted that it was time for dinner, and you don't want to keep Iden waiting. They ran inside and of course forgot where they'd hidden it. I looked and looked, and it's nowhere to be found. They must have hidden the compass in an excellent hiding place, or at least far too tricky for me. Thus, it's been decades since anybody wanted to know where the secret path starts, so I thought I had plenty of time to look. You might have more luck than me, Tanja. Ask the twins if they can remember where they hid the compass, and perhaps they'll remember if it's you who's asking. Alright, let's go talk to Hannibal then. Okay. And up to the Goldspur farm, and if you don't know already, this is actually a faster way to get up to the north part because everybody's on this side of the Goldspur farm, or the Goldspur estate up here. Alright, you want to play Tanja, please? Compass, Grandpa's old compass? Haha, we hid it so well you'll never find it. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. Haha, the compass is hidden in a super clever place. We'll never tell you where it is. But we really do like candy. Hehe. We might tell you if you give us something sweet, but don't tell Mom. She'd be super angry. Where can you find candy? Well, our dad Angus usually has some, so maybe you can ask him. Hehe, hurry up, otherwise we might forget where the compass is. Hehe. I don't like those two. Hi, Aiden. Just ignore me. Hi, Tundra. What's up? Candy for the twins? No. They eat far too many sweets already. The last thing they need is more sugar. Why do you want to give the twins more sweets, Tanja? You know it's not good for them. Yes, I do, Angus, but I need to find a compass. You need to give them candy so that they'll help you with something important, you say? Blackmail. Haha, if they want sweets, then they'll get them. Specially prepared Angus candy. Tanja, in the fields here on our land, there's loads of gunpowder pepper. It's a flower that's very, very spicy, completely harmless, and great for giving a little kick to boring meals, but not exactly something you'd call sweet. Teehee. Grab a few handfuls of gunpowder pepper, and the twins can get a taste of candy they'll not soon forget. You got it, Angus. Yes. Yeah. I am so giving that to the twins. They'll be begging for mercy. Oh, there's some. I need to pick up 4. Okay, I can do that. I can do that just in here. That's nice. 3. 1 more. 4. Alright, let's go back up. And do we need to meet Angus or Hannibal with the candy? Oh, please don't rear. Dang it. Makes me slow it down. Alright. We're gonna keep going here. And soon we shall get the twins to talk. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I just thought of something that I have to do. So, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I did decide to end it there for today. So I'll see you guys. I'm going to post one of these daily, just so that it gets split into just so that I can split a longer video into shorter parts. So you're each going to try and be about 20 minutes long. I apologize for how long this one was, but that's going to be my goal. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!